Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite. In today's video, we have a set of 3 news stories for you. The first one has to do with USDT or Tether is getting delisted from a very large exchange. The next thing has to do with Coinbase. They are slashing a lot of jobs. And the last thing we're going to talk about has to do with the DCG and Gemini tension. There was a big voice that spoke out about it, and we will cover that. Before we talk about those 3 news stories, let's dig into the portfolio. Right now, we're at about $12,400, and a majority of it is Bitcoin. I also have Ethereum as well as some other altcoins. My goal for this portfolio is to get 1 BTC, and then from there, we'll continue to diversify. And I am dollar cost averaging every single day. So that is a quick portfolio update. Next, let's talk about USDT. As you see here, they just recently got delisted from crypto.com. So I will read this article for you. Spoiler alert, it's just for Canadian customers. But the question is that going to lead to a global thing? Is this going to be worldwide, or is this just going to be a Canadian thing? So according to an email sent to Canadian users, Tether is going to be delisted as the Canadian Security Administration is broadening its oversight of crypto trading platforms by increasing requirements for operations. And right now, USDT has been brought up a lot because they're not very specific as to what type of money is backing all of their market cap. So why are they delisting it? Because of Canada's primary financial regulator ruled that stablecoins may constitute as securities. And they didn't explicitly call out USDT, but Crow or crypto.com is being very precautionary and delisting them in advance. So what they're going to do by January 31st is instantly convert all leftover USDT into USDC. So another stablecoin, but this stablecoin is a little bit more centralized and it's a little bit more transparent as to what type of money is backing the crypto. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. Right now, it does look like this is only in Canada, but the big question is this going to continue? Is this going to be a global thing? We will just have to wait and see. Maybe Tether, because of this, will start being a little bit more transparent. And right now is actually the best time to have government debt because you can get 4 to 5% consistently on government debt. So hopefully they are more transparent and just show that their crypto, their USDT, is backed by probably US government debt. So that was the first story. The next one has to do with Coinbase and a lot of other tech companies. They are continuing to slash jobs. As we see, Coinbase is slashing 20% of its workforce in a second major round of job cuts. So this is the second time to do it. The first time was a fifth of the workforce, was a 18% cut in June, actually. And CEO Brian Armstrong said that a lot of this has to do with the regulatory changes and pressure because of the FTX crash. So there's still a lot of contagion happening, and this is just something that's going to help Coinbase continue to run operations running smoothly in the long run. So they're cutting about 950 jobs, and no one wants to see that many jobs go, but it's just something they have to do for the greater good of the company. Hopefully in the future, when things start to turn around, they can start rehiring all those jobs once again. And this will bring Coinbase's operating expenses down by about 25%. Like I said, it'll be good for the overall company going forward. And CEO Brian Armstrong also said this quote, that we may not have seen the last of it. There's going to be a lot more scrutiny on a lot of companies in the crypto space. And long term, it's a good thing, but short term, there's going to be a lot of market fear. And I wanted to highlight that Coinbase isn't the only one that is cutting jobs. Right now, there's a lot of other tech companies, including Amazon, that's cutting 18,000 jobs, Salesforce, 7,000 jobs. Twitter has been cutting a lot. Meta has been cutting 11,000 jobs. So there's a lot of other companies, including Genesis, Gemini, and Kraken, are also cutting jobs. So this is not something that I'm singling out Coinbase, but it is something that is indicative of the future. If these companies continue to cut jobs, that is not good for the future outlook. And that's another thing that kind of circles me back to this most recent pump. You can see it with Bitcoin, where we spiked up is about a couple percent, 5 to 6% over the previous couple days. Cardano spiked about 20%. But because of all these job cuts, I don't think this is a sustainable rise in crypto price from the altcoins and BTC. I do think that we're going to continue to tread back down to the prices that we saw before. So that was the second story I want to talk about. The last one has to do with the tensions between DCG and Gemini. There is a larger crypto voice. He is the CEO of Galaxy Digital, said that he doesn't think the tension between the digital asset companies Gemini and DCG will involve a lot of selling. So that is good news for if you don't want another huge leg down in the overall BTC price. But in summary, if you're unfamiliar with that, crypto lender Genesis has reportedly owned users Gemini earned products some $900 million. And the Gemini co-founder Cameron Winklevoss has been slamming Barry Silbert, the founder and chief executive for Genesis parent company DCG, for what he calls bad faith stall tactics. And from what we can see, DCG is just not paying Gemini back, and it's not good. But I think with litigation, this will get solved and everyone will get their money back eventually. Hopefully, we will see. Fingers crossed for the best outcome. With that being said, with those big litigation pieces going on between DCG, Gemini, FTX, the crypto market is very turbulent. I'm actually taking this time to continue to purchase crypto every single day. If you're interested in what I'm buying, I do have a Patreon link in the description below. If not, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the next one.